I'm not like thinking about the dota, right? I'm thinking about winning. And because I'm not thinking about the dota, I'm just playing a lot worse. This is what my day today looks like after just completely stomping the previous week. I'm not going to cope, right? I am the common factor in my games, and if I lose more than two in a row, even two in a row, I think there's something I'm doing that isn't good. I'm going to say it, like in these games where I'm winning, I played really well. I was extremely focused, extremely clear-headed, and today I feel kind of the opposite of that. I feel like my attention is scattered, and I feel like I have a lot of brain fog. I mean, I didn't play like that bad to like give myself kind of the pass. Oh, okay, I guess this game was kind of bad. There's this cycle that has happened to me a few times when I have like when I'm really up good. I'm really up good here. I was before today. It's this cycle where I get like a high off of the MMR and it makes me think about Dota more and want to play more because getting MMR is extremely addicting and validating, as you guys know. And then I just lose I do less in my real life than I would do. Like I look back at the last week. Okay, this is starting on 5:31 and my sleep schedule isn't as good. I've been waking up a lot later. I've been eating a little bit less healthy. I've been exercising a lot less. And it was bad before, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this last week it's been like particularly worse. And like I said, it's because I gained all this MMR and I'm feeling like super validated, like super high on Dota, and I just like want to keep doing it, but it's too much and I need to, I guess, like account for this and correct it. And I'm going on a little bit of a vacation next week and I wanted to get, 6.5 or 7K by then, which sounds really absurd, but I mean, another reason I'm like, you guys are probably watching this like, oh, he's like down so bad after losing just 3 games. It's like, I feel like I'm a lot better than my MMR, and it feels like every game I'm smurfing. Like I can see the path to victory super easily, and the games, like even the games that I lose, they feel easy, and it feels like I lost just because I made like some dumb mistakes that I shouldn't have made. And that's also a reason I don't want to dive into the gameplay today, is because a lot of the mistakes are mistakes that I feel like I've already like I just shouldn't be making them as a player. I think I'm making them because I'm super outcome oriented. Like I want to just win super badly, and so I'm not like thinking about the dota, right? I'm thinking about winning, and because I'm not thinking about the dota, I'm just playing a lot worse. Part of that comes from just not being like content, just like being here playing Dota, and that's because I've spent almost every waking hour like thinking about Dota or like doing something Dota related for the last week. It's just like too much, okay? It's too dank. So I'm gonna adjust right now. In this Weaver game, for example, this was the first game I played of the day, and I definitely played the worst this game. I mean, I'm on off roll first of all, but I definitely ruined this lane, or I kind of ruined this game. I'm gonna be honest, and I felt like this is another part of it. When I'm playing super well for multiple days in a row, in this case like a week, I start getting mentally content. So this is like the other side of it. The first side is the jade that I was talking about. And then there's like this element where I'm just content, and so I'm not actually thinking about the steps I need to take to like win my lane. It's super relevant on support. So the lane went badly, and I mean, if you're playing support, you like lose your lane, I feel like you just kind of grief the game. Like you need to be winning your lanes if you're picking support. And I know support is my off role, so like in a game a few days ago that I played Weaver support really well, like in the lane, I'm consciously thinking about, okay, like I need to ferry out another sentry, like I need to deward this camp. But this game, I guess something happened before the horn, and I remember I was kind of like chatting with my teammates, and then I just wasn't thinking about any of that. And what do you know? I lost my lane because I took it for granted. This is a really, I think, a wise point that you guys will like, but I forgot how I got here. I forgot how I was winning all my games, and I started like taking it for granted and not actually like repeating the hard work or like the amount of concentration I put into Dota games. I just assumed that because it happened before, it will just happen again. Like because I played Weaver support before and I like stomped my lane and 1v9 the game, it will happen again. But that's not how it works, right? That's not how Dota works, and it's not how life works. Every game is a new game, and you need to prove yourself in every single game if you want to climb MMR. It's not just because you did something once, twice, 3 times, even 10 times, in my case, it doesn't mean that you're just subconsciously going to do it again. I 1v9 these lobbies in the past because I only took trades when my Gemini attack was up, because I sent out 3 sentries and just beat the other support in like a war of attrition and I got more pulls off, because I thought about the plays I was making. I thought about what cores I want to smoke and when I want to smoke them. You know, this game, there was just none of that. It was just like blindly running in and feeding. So I'm gonna go de-jade myself. I have a yoga class lined up for tonight and I'm going to just try to spend time doing things other than Dota.